to part 2 in our video tutorial series on how to create a website using only Notepad. Today we're going to learn how to add a title to our web page and connect a remote CSS document and mess around with the position of our header a little bit. So let's start out by opening our folder from last time. Here we go. This is what we made in our first video. So the first thing we're going to do is delete this file. We made this one originally, and we did a save as to create our HTML document. So this file is obsolete, and we don't need it anymore. So we can start off by deleting it. Now it's deleted. Let's go ahead and right-click and do Open with Internet Explorer. And here's our website that we made last time. It just says Hello World. If you notice, in the URL bar and in the title bar, all it has is the location. And the location is a local address. It shows that it's on my hard drive and on my desktop, and instead of being on a website because it's locally hosted. But it also says the location in the title bar, and we don't want that. We want to have a custom title of our web page right here. So the first thing we're going to do is open our folder and open it with Notepad. Okay, here is our document that we made last time. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add in the head tag. The head tag goes right under the HTML tag, start, and before the body tag. So in the head tag, we are going to put the title tag. And the title tag just holds the title. And for this website, I'm going to do Hello World. Now you can put whatever title you want. You can put the name of your website that you're making. You can put home page, whatever you want. I'm just using Hello World as an example. Okay, now we're going to close the head tag and go ahead and save it. Go back to our website, our internet browser, and refresh, and there we go. Now we have the custom title up here in the title bar. Now the next thing we're going to do is, now what if you want to move this, or you want to add some color to our website? Well, to do that, we're going to need CSS. All of our current document has been written using HTML. That's why it's the HTML tag. The next thing we're going to do is write CSS. So to start that, we're going to make a new folder and name it CSS. Or you can name it whatever you want or put this wherever you want. This is just how I normally do it. So our CSS folder, we're going to make a new text document and going to name it style. Go ahead and open it. Do save as and name it and change it to all files and name it style.css instead of .html. We're going to do .css to make it a cascading style sheet format. Go ahead and close, and there we go. Now we have two files, and we can go ahead and delete our original, the normal text document. So now all we're left with is the cascading style sheet document. Now we're going to go ahead and go back to our HTML text document, and we're going to give this H1, this header, the ID of header. And what the ID does is it gives you a way to reference specific tags. So that way we're going to tell this style to reference specifically this tag. Now we can put our style tags in our CSS file, but it still won't do anything because the two files are not linked. They don't know of each other because it doesn't set this up automatically. We're going to have to do this manually. The way we do that is we're going to go into our head tag and we're going to add link rel style sheet, end the quotations, and then do ref equals, and then the quotations, and this is going to be the location of our file. Now, since we made the new folder, the CSS folder, we need to tell it to look in the CSS folder. And then next, we're going to do / to say look in that folder for the style.css file. And then we're going to close that quotation and type, show what type of document this is going to be text /CSS. And then we're going to close this. And the link tag is holds itself. It's all within itself. It doesn't have an end tag like the head tag or the HTML tag or the body tag. It's all self-included. Okay, well now we go ahead and save that. And now we have our HTML document all set up to receive style from our new CSS file. So let's go back to our CSS folder and open with Notepad our new CSS document. So the first thing we're going to do is going to do pound header. The pound means that it's an ID. There's also class and some other things we'll get into in the future. The pound means that it is going to be a ID. So it's signifying ID header. And then we're going to do bracket. And since we want to change the location, we have to specify that the location of this tag, of the content of this tag, is going to be absolute. And what that means is it's not relative to the other documents on the page. It is going to be where we tell it to be, regardless of anything else that it's in front of or behind or next to. So we're going to do that by doing position and then colon, and then absolute, and then semicolon, and this just shows that this is what it's changing. It's changing the position. This is how it changes it, and then the semicolon ends this. It shows the end of it, and then we can add our next attribute, which is going to be left, and this shows how far away it's going to be from the left of the end of the page. And I want it to be 30 pixels. And you can make with this whatever you want, however far away you guys want. I'm just showing this as an example. And from the top, I want it to be 40 pixels. Okay. And then close it with the bracket. And let's go ahead and save. Go back to our website. And when we go ahead and refresh, there we go. Now it's moved down to where we told it to be. So in this video, we learned how to add a custom title. We learned how to attach a remote CSS document and how to move the position of tags in our website. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe and tell your friends. Hit the next button to view the next video in this tutorial series, or click Start Playlist to start from the beginning.